I want you to take a second and look at these two images. Which one do you think is generated by AI? Okay, so they're actually both generated by Midjourney, an artificial intelligence image program. Programs like Midjourney are fed billions of images, and then they can spit out hyper-realistic photos. Photos so good that it may take a second to realize that they're fake. These photos are all fake photos of Donald Trump getting arrested. Now, if you look hard enough, you can tell that they're made by AI, but if you're just scrolling along and you see them, you could be fooled. The scary thing is, we're approaching the point where
you won't be able to tell whether they're real.
Yeah, that wasn't my real voice. You can now clone different celebrities' voices with AI, including Obama. See, these tools may all seem like fun and games now, but there's a lot of sinister possibilities that could be opened up in the future. And in this video, we're going to go through all of the dangers of deepfakes, going from the least to most damaging uses of them. This is an AI image of a dog generated just 6 years ago. Here is one now. You can clearly see how far image generation has come. Now, an AI dog photo is pretty harmless. You're hopefully not going to cause widespread damage by circulating it online. Things change though when you're dealing with a politician or a celebrity. See, things become dicey when you can't figure out which one of those photos are real. This leads us to our first danger: images of celebrities or politicians that are meant to mislead. Midjourney's newest version has been able to make hyper-realistic images, but even harmless images can start to hurt a celebrity or a politician. Simply making AI images of them implants the thought in people's heads to generate a dangerous one. Also, people will believe anything. Going back to the Donald Trump photos, most people could tell that they were false, but there's bound to be people that thought they were real arrest photos.
This can slowly kill a celebrity's reputation.
That was Dwayne Johnson, and that audio right there leads us to our next danger. Artist song parodies, songs, and other things made with deepfake audio. I and many other people have used programs such as 11 Labs to clone voices, and they sound pretty close to the actual voice. Now, this may not seem all that bad. Well, having an artist's voice out there allows for someone to produce a song with their voice for a lot less money than it may be to hire them. All of the pumped out songs could dilute a musician's work. There's actually a song out right now called Heart on My Sleeve with the voices of Drake and The Weeknd that was completely generated by AI. And here's the thing, if someone has access to an AI version of someone's voice, they can make them say anything. Right now there's tons of videos of Biden and Trump and other people saying things, but they're clearly parodies. We could soon see times where audio is used for much darker purposes such as fraud or blackmail. This could damage a celebrity's reputation. We're getting to the point where someone could generate an image of anyone doing anything. This is causing the line to blur between what's real and what's fake. And this is the last thing you would want in, let's say, a court. Courts rely on being able to distinguish between what's real and what's false. Around 80% of all court cases use video evidence. What do we do when those videos can be realistically faked? Not only could people be falsely convicted, but if we all of a sudden don't use videos, that could cause more criminals to get away. Judges and juries can't make the right decisions if they don't have the right evidence. What about politics? Well, the technology is already here.
This just in, we can now call the 2024 presidential race for Joe Biden.
This morning, an emboldened China invades Taiwan.
The ad you just saw is one of the first AI political ads ever created, and it's pretty primitive compared to what we could be seeing in the future. We're at deepfake images now, but sophisticated deepfake videos could soon be on the way. And videos are the final frontier for deepfakes. When we can't discern between videos online, there's no way of knowing whether something is 100% true. There's already deepfake videos now that look somewhat convincing. So what do we do about all of these deepfakes? Well, it's gonna be difficult. The verification check marks could really be needed in the future. There may have to be disclaimers saying that you should only trust what comes from a certain account. But even that won't be able to stop everyone from believing something. The deepfakes we're seeing now are just the beginning. They're going to get more and more prevalent, and soon we may no longer be able to detect them. But at the present, there's something more immediate facing us. See, the governments around the world are pushing for the adoption of digital money, one that they can completely control. If you want to look at that video, it's on your screen right now.